Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new Let's Play series in Hearts of Iron 4. This time we are going to be playing in the Great War mod. So we're going to be playing as Italy. This is basically just, it's before World War 1. It's going to lead up into World War 1. So we are going to be playing Italy. We are going to be playing as Central Powers aligned in Italy. So European focus on political power. You don't do anything. Except for getting us a little bit further down the street. Apparently everything here is 70 days. Which is a little bit disappointing, but that's a-okay. So, we're just going to go European focus. We'll support Germany and see if we can actually get our way into the alliance here. Recognize Albania. Do I need to do that? Yes, I do. To actually do any anti-French or anti-Austro-Hungarian things. So, we got European focus right now. We have 5% stability as well as screen for Africa. My 0.1% extra population and negative 2% war justification time. Not too crazy, but that's okay. So, we're going to get production efficiency cap going up. We are going to get construction speed going up. Oil would be nice, but I don't know if it's necessary, at least not right now. So it's 1910. An extra point of research speed wouldn't be a bad idea. Submarine attack, 1% research speed. 82. You are 165, so you are significantly further ahead. And we wouldn't be able to even use the tanks until 1915, so it's not even worth the time yet. So let's go for mechanical computing. And then we'll also go for, I think, radio. All of this other stuff unlocks to like 1914, so it's a little bit ahead of time, at least for now. We can also keep going down these other we can go down mass charge as well, 207 days. Probably not worth it quite yet. We could improve our artillery to begin with, but I think we just want these basic techs right away. Supply consumption. You know what, let's just get the research ones. And that should be okay. So, because we are going to be aligning ourselves with Austro-Hungary, we're going to be aligning ourselves with Germany. We don't really need to put troops on this border, I believe. We'll get some guys ready here. We'll sign some generals. So you can have 24. If we put 3 more here. So that would be a nice 24 stack. And you guys will try to push your way into this territory. Seems pretty alright so far. We're going to get a small little division over here, right, just to defend our territory over here near Corsica. Because the British and the French are definitely going to have a stronger naval presence than we are. I think you're just going to be down here. Do I want to put more troops into Africa? How many do you have any like, there's no resources down here, so it doesn't really matter, I believe, to have those guys be there. We still have some free civilian factories, so I think we're going to just go for military right away. We have about, 4 years until World War I breaks out. So, it will begin in 1914. We still have some more troops unassigned, so keep on assigning you. 14 divisions. So we get back up to a nice 24, which I don't think we're going to get at quite. But we'll get pretty close. We're going to assign you guys actually to these top 2. Blue can just be on the bottom 2 like that. Assign a general here. And that seems pretty alright. You guys will also just basically try to push your way into France like that there. Okay, so this is available. Of course, we're going to take our Army-Navy experience. We don't need to ban anything quite yet. Most of the stuff I don't think really matters. Infantry equipment, field guns, motorized. Of course, there's not going to be any tanks or anything like that quite yet, so we're going to put 6 in the guns, 3 into support equipment, 5 into artillery, 3 into you, and then we're going to crank, and then we'll put up some into our convoys as well. We only have 8 military factories, which really is not a lot, so yeah, we definitely want to be producing these military factories. We're already starting off at partial mobilization, which is quite nice. Democratic Reformer, trade painting deal. A 15% stability guy is not that bad. Where's my military construction? I know you're in here somewhere. You're actually not, surprisingly. Okay, so I really thought somebody in here would actually give me better military construction speed, but I guess that's not actually going to be the case. So if that's true, then let's just go for the 15% stability. Giving us better factory and dockyard output, I think, is definitely going to be worthwhile. Get our troops all to where they need to be, as well as importing a ton of steel, rubber, and that should hopefully be okay. And also, hopefully, none of this music right now is copyrighted, but I don't think I can do anything about that. So also got our navy. I prefer my navy to at least be on the coast towards France. And you guys will prepare yourself for an invasion over here. Brown, you will prepare yourself for an invasion down into Kenya. I don't know how you're going to effectively do this, but that's okay. And nobody basic training. We'll resolve that in just a second. Sign these guys underneath the field marshal. Put Luigi Cadorna in charge. I'm sure he will have, sure he'll be great. So right now, you are 12 with... You are also... You're not very good. So I would like for you to be, you know, the nice 20 with. Like that. There we go. Start training up a handful of these divisions. I'm sure you're going to need a lot of supplies. And a lot of supplies that I do not have at the moment. I would like to eventually train up all of my troops to be... I mean, I can probably do that now, can't I? I think I might as well do it now. Before it's too late, and before I forget. It'll be expensive, yes. I agree with that. But I think it's probably still worthwhile. Of course, we want reinforcements on the max. The other guys are fine just being what they are. The ones that are down here, or the ones that are in Africa, I don't think it really matters too much. Okay, so Albania's having a little bit of a crisis in the Ottoman Empire. We will have a war with the Ottomans soon-ish, because we are going to try to siege our way down and try to take Libya from them. But I don't think this is one of the mods that actually has the Sahara not be, you know, you can actually walk through it. Traversable, I guess would be the word. It's going to be a little bit difficult to try to hold on to any African territory. So South African Act, that is okay. So they got a little bit more independence from the United Kingdom. Now, you know, I have like a decent army on the French border. It's going to take us, you know, their full 70-day focuses, which that does suck. But as long as, I mean, Austria doesn't like me very much. Do I have claims on her territory? I do. But hopefully Germany will be okay with that. Germany likes us more. Apparently Hungary likes us, or Austria-Hungary likes us less. France will hate us a little bit more. Media Bucharest, anti-British policy. And down here I can actually join Central Powers, but I can only do that once Germany's actually at war with France. So perhaps things will change a little bit. I would like to be producing... Cut convoys down like significantly. Build a handful of protector classes. Build a handful of submarines. And then we will build some destroyers. And then... Do we have any... We gotta have some battleships in here, right? We got some pre-dreadnoughts. No battleships. I guess we'll go for the pre-dreadnoughts right now. And that should at least be okay. Just kind of produce whatever kind of navy we can possibly manage. You know, there are some conflicts within Albania. When can we actually support Albania? Down here. But they don't exist yet. We're not going to do a secret deal with France, because France are nerds and we don't like them at all. Are any of these actually any good? Like, I don't want to go communist. It really doesn't seem like that would play well with the whole we're going to be siding with the Germans thing. We can modify our government once again, because we got a bunch of political power out of that decision. Political power gain for 15%. Conversion cost, I don't really think those are actually ever really worth it. I mean, land forts plus 20% would be nice, but I don't think trenches are included in that 20%. Weapons and equipment research speed. Well, you don't actually give us a bonus for that. It's just the research bonus, which isn't actually that great. Entrenchment speed plus 4%. Artillery attack and defense being higher would be nice. But it's not really necessary, like, at this exact moment, is it? 4% organization be okay. I think we just go for... I mean, if we get political power gain, it does kind of pay for itself eventually. And I'm really, like, not seeing anything that really enticed me so much. You know, let's get the infantry equipment designer. Even though we can't really use them until 1914. Like, we can start researching Marines, but I don't think it's actually going to be that important. We'll upgrade our artillery, be a little bit better than they are. Bulgaria. I know there's going to be the Balkan Wars very, very soon. 1912, 1913 are when those two will actually begin. I think we invade the Ottomans first, and then the Balkan Wars happen. I'm trying to remember the exact order of decisions. We got that done. Let's get decryption +1. We'll also get encryption +1. You're 1910. You make tanks a little bit better, but again, we don't really have any tanks. So I don't really think that's useful. Max factories. Factory output plus 10%. Absolutely fantastic. Because again, we do need a lot of supplies. We're about 66 days on that. 3,000 days on our field guns, which is not fantastic. Well, actually, we'll cut down slightly. Cut you down slightly as well. And then fix that back up. Because we need field guns more than we need the infantry equipment. So apparently all of our generals feel very confident with an attack on France. Of course, we're not going to be doing that right away. So what are you guys doing? Reinforce Kaiser's authority, assert positions in the east. You're going to support the Russian Empire, so I'm pretty sure that means the United Kingdom is going to be joining their way into the Entente. I do believe the AI in this mod almost always pick the historical routes. Most of the time, I guess. I mean, last time I played this mod was like 3 years ago, though. Kingdom of Montenegro has been proclaimed. But yeah, last time I played this mod like 3 years ago, I was Serbia and Italy did join the Central Powers, which kind of screwed us over a little bit, but did work out okay in the end. The Ottoman Empire, of course, they are kind of a liability. Yeah, so as soon as we're done supporting Germany, we can recognize Albania, but Albania actually, no, they don't exist quite yet, so we can't keep going down this tree until Albania actually exists as a country. We can do political effort, and then we'll be going down the Republic's authority, even though, again, we are a kingdom. We're not even a republic, but that's okay. Okay, so after 1911, August 8th, we can actually start to attack the Ottoman Empire. Okay, so that's about 8,000 manpower, which isn't that great. Which is about a year from now. Okay. You're 70 days, but you don't actually help us out quite yet. A 50% bonus to research equipment for infantry equipment is kind of just garbage. You don't unlock until next year, but I think we need to start getting down this tree regardless at the moment. You know, unlike, you know, some of the other mods, Red Flood, which we had played a few campaigns of, unlike, you know, Kaiserreich or Old World Blues, there's really not a lot of deviation you can do from real world history within this mod, which is one of the complaints I have seen people lobby against it. But I think, you know, for what they're going for, trying to recreate like some sort of realistic or simulation of World War I, it makes a lot of sense. Kind of do it the way that they have. So we're going to go for, I think, an industrial tech. Because we want those techs to be reduced, you know, early. Getting them, you know, reduced in like 1915 doesn't actually help you out very much. Portugal has become a republic. Got 2 more technologies finished, so let's go for... not a reinforcement rate, let's go for production efficiency cap going up. Yeah, these ones don't get elected until 1916, so we got a long ways off before we do anything here. Supply consumption minus 1%. It's not fantastic. Like, what 1%'s not a huge difference, I believe. Next level planes will get available until 1915. We can start building out scouts. So building up an air force now, I don't think is a bad idea. Your siege artillery. You're 1913. You're all 1914. So yeah, our choices of technology is a little bit limited. So I guess we're just going to go for reinforcement rate plus 2%. So very basic radios. Were radios invented in 1910? I mean, probably, right? Like, when did radios become widespread? I actually do not know off the top of my head. So France is supporting Romania. So, you know, we got some, some pressures over here. I mean, we are considered democratic. So we're more like a constitutional monarchy than we are, a full-fledged autocratic state like Austro-Hungary or Germany. So we're kind of like the baby of the Central Powers right now, but that's okay. I'm sure at some point we can hopefully reverse that trend and become a major power once again. We got a field artillery upgrade. Let's go for max speed plus 5%. I guess so. And these guys still have a while to reinforce. We have finally enough weapons to start training up these troops again. Train up a couple of cavalry divisions, train up some mountaineering divisions. And that should be okay, I believe. At least right now. Like, these guys down here do not require artillery, so they should be building a little bit faster than anybody else. Let's go for the encryption. Does supporting Romanian cleaves do anything? No, it's just opinion bonuses. Well, they do not like us, so they're not like negative. They're at 0. They're kind of just meh on us, and that's understandable. So we could be going down this tree. North Alpine, West Alpine, Piedmont. We don't need to do this one in Venetia, because that would be going against Austria, which we're not going to be going to war with. We can't do any of these until next year. I mean, we're almost in next year, but not quite. So 2 levels of airbase. I don't think it's that good. So let's just go for Italian development. Even though this doesn't do anything, it does unlock the future steps towards some more industrialization for us. Okay, so they're going to renew the Triple Alliance. Does that do anything for us? Yes, it is a 35% opinion bonus. Not that that usually matters, I think. And has Britain joined the Entente? Yes, they have. The United States hasn't. If we could probably actually end. There's a chance we can actually end the war before the USA actually even gets involved in the war. Assuming we can do it before 1917, which I think is possible. Because France, can they deal with a German-Italian offensive? Especially with Austro-Hungary just killing Serbia and not having to deal with the Italian border? And the Ottomans and Bulgaria as well? It's mostly, can Russia... I mean, Russia does a lot of troops, to be completely fair. But Germany also has... Oh, everybody has a massive army except for me. I'm like the baby. I'm the runt of the litter. I mean, we can get submarine attack. Like, we are building submarines right now. Okay, well, let's at least enable building the ability to build trenches. I'm sure, call it a hunch, but I feel like that might be important for us. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this first episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.